Hi everyone! It has been a minute since I posted a video. I'm really excited to be back at it. Life has been pretty wild lately, but in a very good way. And so today I figured I would catch you up and just do a chatty little crochet with me vlog. So first and foremost, the very first exciting thing that has happened is my channel reached 100 subscribers yesterday. Woohoo! This is a very exciting milestone, so I wanted to commemorate it by crocheting 100 stitches. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm just going to crochet 100 stitches. Very self-explanatory. Let me grab a hook really quickly. I don't think I have. What size? That's huge. Let me go grab a crochet hook. I've got a Clover Amour 4mm hook. I'm also doing laundry and it's so loud, so I'm so sorry if you can hear that in the background, but it is what it is. If I wait for conditions to be perfect every time I film a video, you're gonna get even less videos from me. Let's crochet 100 stitches. I'm using green Hobie cotton. What color is this? Well, this is Hobie cotton 8/8, rainbow 8/8 I should say, and this is the color, I think it's just in a number. Color 84. But it's just this very pretty green, almost matches my shirt. My shirt's a little bit more yellow, but yeah, I'm using green. It's my favorite color. And we're just gonna do 100 single crochet stitches. I'm just gonna chain. I'm gonna use a bigger hook to chain actually, because I just like how things turn out better when I use a bigger hook. Let's talk about this milestone a bit. I feel like a lot of people would say that 100 subscribers isn't a lot, which, like, by internet standards, yeah, sure, whatever. I feel like the internet really skews our perception of how many people that is. Like, when you're looking at it as a number and you like are comparing it to the rest of the internet that is mainstream, I don't know if mainstream is the right word, but that is the people with a high following. 100 isn't a huge following. Some would say it's not a following at all. But like 100 people is a lot of people. For instance, the other bit of exciting news, I got engaged last week. Lots of big things happening all at once, as is what it feels like in my brain. But going back to the number 100, my partner and I we're not really in the depths of wedding planning yet, but we were just like, let's get a list of people going so we can have like an understanding of how many people we want at this event. Our long list ended at like 190 people, but this is like anyone we might consider inviting, including like very distant family that we don't even talk to anymore and their children. Like, that will not be the final number, and like the final number would probably be around like 100, 150, if that. When you think about the reality of 100 people, it's a lot of people. And so basically all that goes to say, if you are subscribed, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is very exciting. This is very exciting for me, and I'm happy you're here. If you're not subscribed, I don't know, consider it. But also, if you don't think you'd enjoy hanging out with me, don't worry about it. So I figured I would commemorate the moment, and that's what I'm doing right now. Let me just make sure I'm doing the right amount of stitches. So I'm just doing 10 rows of 10 stitches to get to 100, and this shouldn't take very long at all. The other couple things I want to work on in this video are a bucket hat. My friend Sophia is having a birthday today, and I made like a checkered bucket hat for my partner. I should go get that and show it to you. I'll grab it in just a sec once I finish this row. Okay, here is the bucket hat. I made this for him like, I don't know, over a year ago. It's very large on me. I had to make it bigger because he has a larger head, so I'll make hers a bit smaller. I've made quite a few of these, so it should be pretty quick and easy. So I'm gonna make that for her. And then the other project I would like to make is a like baby item. One of my best friends is pregnant, And she's like my first close friend to enter like this life chapter. I'm very excited for her. It feels a little wild that this is like the phase of life I'm in, is like my friends are starting to have their own families, and it feels crazy. It feels a little wild. I'm so stoked for her and her husband. So I gotta make something handmade for her baby shower, which is still a few weeks away, so I have time. But if I could knock this out now, that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna get her something like off of her registry as well, but I don't know, I just want her little one to have a little like handmade piece. So that'll be cute. So it's like this little sea star situation where you just kind of like put the baby in it. It's not really like an outfit, it's kind of like an outfit. I don't know, I have the pattern for it. I don't know how long it'll take me, but it shouldn't take too long. I'm very excited to make that too. That's kind of what's going on with me as far as like crochet goes. Actually, that's not everything. The reason it has been so long since I have posted a video is because I'm trying to write a crochet pattern. So that's been taking up a lot of my time and brain space, and I'm not great at making videos, and I'm not great at writing crochet patterns, considering this is the first time I've ever tried to do it. So making a video of the process and like posting that periodically just seems like a bit too much for me. I don't know what I'm doing. So it's hard for me to make a video when I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't feel like it's very entertaining, because I don't want to like talk to the camera and give you updates, because I'm like so in my brain, you know? So that's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't made a lot of videos lately, but I'm really excited. I'm having a lot of fun, and it's just cool to try something new. I feel like I've gotten to the point where I like trust my crochet abilities, and like I understand the terminology, and I think that like, yeah, I think I'm at the point where I can write a pattern. So that's what I'm trying to do. It doesn't help that the pattern I'm making is like a floor length piece. I don't know why I'm like this. I should try to make a simpler pattern before I make literally a floor length wearable, but go big or go home, I guess. It's what I want to make, so that's why I'm making it, but it's a bit of a doozy as far as like this being my first attempt at writing a pattern. But I'm having fun, and I just want to have it done within the next couple months. So it's like I have some time, but not that much time in reality. So wish me luck with that endeavor. Yeah, we've got 60 stitches, 40 more to go. I like this idea of doing like a stitch for everyone that's subscribed. I think it's really cute. But then like the prospect of like, what if my channel actually got really big and at any point I have to do like thousands of stitches? We'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it. There we go. We've got 100 stitches. It's a very tiny square, but you're all here. Wow, that's cute. The idea is I would add onto this periodically as this channel grows, and then maybe make like a blanket or something. Hi, all 100 of you. Thanks for being here, and you're represented in my tiny little square. Okay, moving on to the next item. Practiced 100 stitches to see what that would look like. Now I'm just gonna frog that. So next item I'm gonna make is the bucket hat for my friend Sophia. So let me get that started, and then I can tell you more about all of the life things going on. I'm also gonna move, because this couch, if you've been here before, you probably haven't seen this. This couch was left, the previous owners of this house left this couch here. They like asked us if we wanted to keep any of their old furniture, and we said yes to this couch because, like, look at it. It's incredible. It's like a pull-out bed, like sofa bed situation, and it's this like orange and brown and black plaid, and it's glorious. Like, so 70s. What we didn't realize when we said, yeah, feel free to leave it, was that it was disgusting. It like needed a serious deep clean. We like threw away the mattress that was in it, and then I like deep cleaned it. I disinfected it. We bought a new mattress, put that in, and now it is functional, and we have it in our living room, and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so cute. It's like not the most comfortable. It's kind of like sinks a lot when you sit on it, and it's like a little bit scratchy. I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, it for the aesthetic, it's worth it. And also, it was free, and now we have twice as much seating as we did before with our green couch. Pretty stoked on having this like clean and usable now, because it was just sitting in our house, getting even dustier and grosser, and now it's a functional piece of furniture, but it's not the most comfy, so I'm gonna sit on our green couch and get started on the bucket hat. I am now going to work on the bucket hat now that I'm comfy cozy. I need to remember how to make it. So let's see. Okay, it's been a minute since I've made this hat. I gave myself a little refresher, and I think I know what I'm doing. Sizing wise, I might have to like make it for a bit, and then if it doesn't work, frog and restart to make it like bigger or smaller, just because of like my yarn and hook size and all that jazz, but that's fine. Oh, I'm supposed to start with a magic circle. Already off to a great start. I'm beginning to realize I have a hard time multitasking. It's hard for me to talk and crochet at the same time, at least with a pattern I haven't done in a while. But I think I'm coming to the point where I can chat with you. Yes, first bit of news, 100 subscribers. Second bit of big news, I already told you, I just got engaged. So I guess I'm getting married. I got engaged last Saturday. Today's Sunday, so pretty much a week ago. It was awesome. It was lovely. I couldn't have asked for a better proposal. My partner did a fantastic job, and if you want to see it, I did post it on my TikTok. My handle there is the same as it is here, just unimpressive Jess. But yeah, I might delete it from my TikTok, honestly, just because I don't really share my personal life publicly online, but I was just so excited. I wanted to shout it from the rooftops, which I guess like the modern day equivalent of that is posting a TikTok. If you want to see that, go take a look at it now while it's still up there. But it was really cute. It was very sweet. The story of how it happened. So my friend Vic texted me on like Monday of last week and was like, hey, Monday of last week? Whatever. Monday before the Saturday he proposed. And she was like, my boyfriend and I are going to be camping, and we'd love to come visit you guys while we're, on our little vacation. And I was like, yeah, of course. I hadn't seen her in like over a year. So I was just like very much stoked at the idea of getting to hang out with her and catch up. And I had never met her boyfriend before. So she texted me on Monday and wanted to come over Friday. So I very quickly devised a plan for the weekend. I was like, Friday, we're going to just do like pizza night because they're going to get here late. So we'll like make pizzas and just kind of like hang out and go to bed early since they're getting here so late anyway. And then the next day we can go to the coffee shop, and then we can go take them on my favorite hike. Because anytime anyone visits me, that's like what I want to do is take them on my favorite hike. On Saturday, we went and did that. We went and got breakfast, and then we headed off to this hike that I love. The hike's like a couple hours drive away, So we headed out that way, and in the car on the way there, we have like this couples, it's the We're Not Really Strangers couples edition. So we were doing that kind of in the car on the way over. So that was like pretty cute and fun. And then we do the hike, and then we get to the end, and we're kind of like in a rush because we are, in the middle of the mountains. We were planning to go get dinner that night instead of cooking. So we needed to like get to a restaurant before all the restaurants were closed. Everything closes really early. It's a small town, so everything's closed by 10, if not earlier. So we get to the end of the hike, and we're like kind of in a rush, like, yeah, we did it, we gotta go back. So my partner's like, let's take pictures, and none of us think it's weird because it's kind of a normal thing to do, is take pictures at the end of a hike. So we are all getting some photos in, and it's fun. And then he turns to my friend Vic and is like, hey, can you take a video? I'm like, a video? Why do you want to take a video? That's so weird. Because we like super bad about taking pictures. Even when we do anything, like we're very bad at remembering to like document it via photo. We don't really post on Instagram or social media very often. I was like, you're being so strange. And then he said, I want to try something I saw on TikTok. And so then I'm like, when were you watching TikTok? We only ever watch TikTok like together because, first of all, he has a dumb phone. He doesn't even have a smartphone. So I was like, when were you watching TikTok? He doesn't have TikTok. So I was like, in my head, I was like, he must have been like watching TikTok at work with one of his coworkers and saw some like silly trend he wants to try. So I was like, whatever. Okay, we can try your TikTok. Basically, that's how he tricked us into getting a video. And the video is on TikTok, like I said, so if you want to see it, go watch it there. But it was very sweet, and it was like in one of my favorite places on earth ever, so that was like awesome. My friends didn't even know he was proposing, so they were shocked as well. No one knew except for my dad. Like, he had told my dad ahead of time, but he like didn't tell my dad when it was going to happen because he didn't even know when it was going to happen. So yes, it was very sweet, and I'm very happy and excited. I've just had for the last week like wedding stuff on the brain. Like, we have no idea when we're going to get married. We have no idea where we're going to get married, like whether we want to do it here where we currently live or if we want to do it back home. It just feels like a lot to figure out and plan. I'm excited to do wedding planning and all of the things, but I'm also very nervous because I know it's like a full-time job essentially, and we have like so much going on in our lives besides that. I'm nervous to get started on it, but I'm also very excited because it seems fun but also very stressful. So yeah, that's like the other major life update that I have. Besides that, not really much else going on. We should be working on fixing up our house, but we honestly haven't gotten as much done as we'd like to. Before my friend came over, oh my gosh, I forgot to carry my yarn again. Before my friend came to visit, we got a decent amount done. Like, we built our bookshelves finally. I still need to unpack all my books. I've been packed away for like a very long time. It's very sad, actually. I'm excited to unpack them. I'm glad my bookshelves are like finally up and ready to go. Part of me wants to like film it and make a video unpacking my books because I feel like it's gonna feel like this like giant book haul, even though it's stuff I've owned for a very long time already. But I feel like because it's been so long since I've seen any of these books, I'm gonna feel like it's all brand new to me. So maybe I will make a video of that. Let me know if that sounds interesting. I thought I had all these updates for you and that we would chat more, but I guess I don't have a bunch of updates. That's pretty much it. Oh, I guess I could show you my ring. That's, I feel like, interesting. You might want to see that. Give me a second and I will show you. Here she is. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Is it focused? Okay, if it didn't focus, I'll put an image up. That's my ring. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because I don't have much to say. I thought I had more to say. I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna lose my ring. I keep playing with it and I know that's gonna be, I need to stop because it might turn into a bad day if I keep playing with it the way I have been. I'm just gonna put something on the TV chill and work on these projects. I'll update you as I go, but I'm hoping I can finish this today. So far I have like the first 3 rows done. I'm so bad at multitasking. I finished the crown and the sides, and now I just have to finish the brim. Also, our power went out, so it's getting mighty toasty in here, but I'll survive. I'm drinking a mint kombucha. Things could be worse. I'm on my last row of the bucket hat, so we're almost done. Slowly but surely getting more and more naked. Maybe not naked. Naked's probably not a good word to use on YouTube. Slowly but surely, my clothes are coming off. How do I say this in not a weird way? It's really hot, so I'm now in a tank top. But the sunset is really pretty. I want to show you, but also my neighbor's house would be visible, but maybe I can kind of show you. Let's see. I'm excited to be done with this hat, and then I'll probably get started on the baby present tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it today. We will see. The power just turned back on. Hooray! I'm very happy. Let's get the AC pumping. Oh, I'm so happy. The power company said it was going to be like 11:30 before the power came back on, and it is well before then, so that's good news. It's like 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh, it's already 8 o'clock. I'm like most definitely getting the Sunday scaries. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but that's a-okay. I finished the hat. What are our thoughts? I think it turned out pretty cute. I don't know if you can like see the color very well on camera. I need to leave in my ends still, but I like it. It's giving globe, it's giving earth. The blue and the green are like very much what you'd see on like a map representing the earth. I don't know, they look brighter on camera, but happy about that. I need to weave in my ends and then I'm done. Yeah, I think actually I will just weave in my ends and then probably call it a night with crocheting. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for subscribing if you have subscribed. If you haven't, please do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.